God is the judge. He's the one who will judge people in the day of judgment. But as well, God is the witnesser. He's the one who witnessed what people did. And this is why there is no way that his judgment would be wrong in the day of judgment. Why? Because he already has the knowledge. He witnessed what happened. He was there, seeing what happened, hearing what happened. So no way to lie on him or to mispresent the case in front of him. That's why one of his names is the Witneser, Ash-Shaheed. And it gives us a huge difference on a level of perspective. There is a huge difference between God as a judge and human as judge. Human can make mistakes, but God cannot, because he has already witnessed all the scenes of the action. He already saw everything. He was there. So that's why it's related to the knowledge. The knowledge, the judge, and the witness. Three names of God they made him so powerful. It gives us a very clear meaning who God is. Something else. In the Quran, God said that in the day of judgment, there is no way to lie on him. Why? Because he gave a power. Remember, one of the things that Quran speaks about, that humans will come in the day of judgment in a different way. The same shape, the same form, but their organs are so powerful and they are not the same. We may be the same people in the same way, but we are so strong in this life. This is why we will be able to see God, and we cannot see him here. Here, if we see him, we will be burned, but there we can, because he will created us in another different, strong way. One of the things that will happen in the day of judgment is he will, according to the Quran, he will make all of our organs able to speak. So if someone want to lie on God and say, I didn't do this, I didn't steal this, for example, in the Quran, God says the hand will speak and say, I did it. I did it. The tongue speak and say, I did it. Until the human being will be like surprised. You are putting me in trouble here. Stop speaking. He's speaking with his organs. Stop doing it. But God said, no, that day, every organ will speak and say what he did. And that's one of the powers that God means, and the meaning of his name, the Witneser. He make people see and be sure that there is no way to lie on him or in front of him. Because when your organ speaks, you know there is no way. It's already there. Everyone know it. Something else. That's on a level of the day of judgment. But there is something else in the Quran. God speaks about لِيَكُونَ الرَّسُولُ عَلَيْكُمْ شَهِيدًا. So the Prophet would be a witnesser on you, and you will be a witnesser on people. Why is that? One of the functions of the Prophet, peace be upon him, is any prophet, is just to let people know about the religion. He tells them, there is a message, there is a God, there is heaven, there is hell, there is. This is the evidence that I present for you to believe in it. If you want, that's okay. If you don't want, that's okay. It's your choice. So, here, when the Prophet speaks with someone about Islam and he convinced him by Islam, and that person in himself, he's convinced that this is the right, and he at the end or she at the end did not accept that, he knows it's right, but he just don't want to say it. It's his business, for sure. But God said, you will be a witness on him. the prophet will be witness on the people he was speaking to, and those people who believed and spoke to other people, they will be witnesses on those who did not accept the message. Why? Because at the day of judgment, some people will say, oh, we didn't receive any message. So God said, okay, is this person didn't talk to you about this thing? So then we can also be witnesses. So that's one of the meaning of God, the witnesser, and it speaks about his knowledge, his powers, that the possibilities that he will use in the day of judgment to have a very just judgment court, just court, as he promised. He said, I have made any act of injustice forbidden on me. He made it obligation on himself. No one made it on himself because he's the owner, he's the full owner. But he said, no, I made it obligation on me that no one of you will be behaved unjustly in my court.